All right, we are back for another live stream. Um, Today I'm going to be trying once again to get closer to hitting 1500 elo. We are at 1429 right now. Um, so let's do this. I hope you guys are all doing well. How are y'all doing? Let's see if Vilp is the first person to say hello again. I think that'd be like 4 streams in a row or something. Sui gets here first. Hey there, Sui. How you doing, dude? Hope you're doing well. All right, let's go ahead and start our first game. I tried warming up with some puzzles today, um, so maybe that'll help. We are gonna see. We could start with the white pieces playing against a 1460. I'm gonna start with the king's pawn and hope to go into a Scandinavian. Let's see. He pushes his pawn, so we bring out the knight. Hoping that he brings that out, and it looks like we will get to go into a Scandinavian. Okay. So now there's a few options here. Taking this pawn or taking that pawn. He chooses to do neither. I've never seen this move before. So maybe what I will do is this, helping protect that pawn. Could also bring this knight out, but I'm liking this more. But I've never seen this move before, so I'll have to help remind me to review the game afterwards to look at it. And he goes ahead and castles. Well, let's go there. Attacking this knight, I can then push this pawn forward and get very strong central control. It's going over here to very defensive knights. Let's go ahead and develop our knight. And I could castle queenside, but I'll most likely be castling over here. That's a knight that I don't really want to lose. I should have paid attention to it sooner. Too bad the king's not here. I could get this fork. I might go ahead and castle. I'm worried though, because I feel like he could start an attack fairly quickly. So I just need to watch out for that. So now I have a few options. I can take with the pawn or take with the bishop. Taking with the bishop does kind of put my bishop over here where it doesn't do anything. This messes my pawn structure up a little bit, but it does control this square here, which I honestly like quite a bit, even though I feel like he'd have trouble getting there. With a knight, it still controls it. So that's what we're going to do. Now I need to make sure this bishop stays alive, because right now it is one of our strongest pieces. For now, I'm going to go ahead and target that pawn. Force him to move it. I'm not sure where to go from here. Maybe that, forcing the trade. Okay, he moves away instead of trades. And now I'm kind of at a complete loss of what I should do. He doesn't have a dark squared bishop anymore, so this diagonal is fairly safe. So I might try going here so that I can bring this rook over and start pushing these pawns, trying to create an attack. So we'll start with this. Oh, are there new people here? Not seeing anyone chatting. But I do see we have 4 people watching. Hello, guys. Brings that knight there. Okay. Well, we're going to slide our rook over so that we can start pushing this pawn forward. Going straight up my center. If I take here, that'll force a trade of the bishops. And as I said earlier, I don't really want to lose this bishop. Should have taken with that bishop so that I could have pushed this pawn forward. Now what I can do is bring this queen up so that if he takes, I could take here and be fine. That would also put pressure on this knight. And that will also allow me to bring this rook over so that I can start my own push. But instead he tries to just lock up the position. Which I'm not too upset about because I think I can break it back open. I do need to be careful about this knight though. I maybe should have brought this rook over first. But I do feel like I've got a lot of defenders over here, so I'm feeling alright. I'm not feeling bad about this. Okay, brings this knight in to attack this square. Because right now he's got 2 pieces pointed there, and my only defender is the king. So I could take here, or I could push this pawn. Both would work, but pushing the pawn would allow... And I guess it wouldn't allow the knight in because I have that. So maybe I will push this pawn forward. And honestly, if I can move this knight, then push this pawn forward once, this position would be locked up quite a bit. Yeah, I guess I could have taken that knight with my knight. That would have let his queen in, though. I mean, taking here is literally my only move. Now he does have that, which will let his knight in. If I move, he has that. Can't move there. I guess I'll move to here. After he pushes that pawn, I'll have to move my queen again. But it will allow me to bring this bishop down. I really want to get that pawn pushed if I can. Man, taking that would have been so much of a better move for me right here. I didn't even notice that I could take. That's ridiculous. Okay, he's given us this pawn push. So now we have all of these pawns locked up. Literally almost all of the pawns in the position are locked up. That's crazy. Gonna have to start attacking on the queen side, which I do have opened up a little bit for myself. Now I do still want to try getting rid of this knight because I do not like it there at all. It's pointing into my position way too much. So let's try targeting it, forcing it to move. And I'm really not sure what to do. But I like this move, having the bishop point down there. Hello, Wioski. How you doing, dude? Any tips to hit 1,000? I don't know. Just try to not blunder. Try to learn an opening. An opening is a really good first thing to learn. Because a lot of people put off learning openings until they hit, I don't know, typically around 700. I think. So if you can get really good and add an opening, I think that would help your elo go up a whole lot. Hello, Kriko. How you doing, man? Thanks for joining the stream. So I can bring this bishop down, trying to trade bishops. Don't know if I want to trade that bishop yet or not. All it's doing is just being a glorified pawn. So maybe that wouldn't be too bad. That would help me bring my queen in, so that I could bring the queen over here and start kind of getting into the position. That queen probably wants to go there. Trying to figure out how I can break through his pawns, but I don't really have a pawn break because if I do that, he has 2 different pawns pointed there. I do have this. I could sack the bishop, but that won't do anything. Let me push this forward a little so that I can stack my rooks over here. That just blunders the queen, right? Why did he do that? Rook b5. Rook b5 would have been alright, but he probably would have just pushed it away. But instead, he decided to give me his queen. That is so funny. Hey, I will take the free win, especially because he was slightly better there. So he had a few good moves. This move was really good. Oh yeah, I wanted to look at the opening because he pushed this bishop, which was weird. It was saying, okay. It was saying this was his best move. I'd push here, make him move that, then take here. He wouldn't move there, obviously. But I had some tricks that I was trying to do. But after he moved there, okay, it said pushing this bishop was my best move, protecting that pawn. I wonder what it thought of this move. Probably doesn't like it very much, but that's the other move I was thinking of. Okay, it says it's pretty much just as good. That's good to know. Went there, he castled, and then it did not like me pushing my pawn. It wanted me to castle instead. I guess because what this opening really wants is for him to take this pawn, because then it gives me full central control. But he was obviously not in the pawn trading business. Then what was my first mistake? Okay, that one gave him more of an advantage. Also didn't like this move. Wanted me to just push the pawn forward. And then that was a big mistake. It wanted me to push this bishop away instead, which makes sense. This one's not threatening anything. This is the one that is threatening stuff. That was a mistake as well, which I see now. It wanted me to try making a pawn break over here. And then right here he had basically a +2 advantage. But I slowly dwindled that down, and over here right before he hung the queen, that was just a 1-point advantage for him. But he made that big blunder, which I rarely see blunders like that now. It's so raging for my opponent. Yeah, Callum, I did get to 1400, going for 1500 now. Kirko, your goal is 1500 too. That's great. Good luck. Is Rook b5 best move? You were saying you wanted Rook b5 here. Let's see. No, Rook b5 is not. It wanted Rook h1 over here. Probably so that I could move my king over and start pushing this pawn, which makes sense because I've got several things pointed there. It actually wanted me to push it early. I don't know. But yeah, making a pawn break over here on the king side, which actually makes a lot of sense because of the pieces that I have pointed here. I can easily bring another rook over. So that would have turned into a very strong attack because all of his pawns are way pushed forward. And I could have easily run my king over here, gotten these pieces in, and that would have been that would have been a lot of trouble for him. But instead he hung his queen, which was just as good for me. I loved. Anyway, that was a fantastic first game. Callum, you reached 1333. Nice. Is that on chess.com? Because I remember you saying you hit like 17 or 1800 or something on Lee Chess. Oh, real quick, what was my accuracy on that game? 81.9. That's fun. All right, going with the next. Was that my first? Was that my highest win opponent? Can you guys see this chart? This is really funny. I was playing and I just kept losing, and then this happened. And now we're up at our highest elo, which is super cool. Best win was against that guy. 1451. Heck yeah. Alright, well, let's keep going. Let's see if we can hit 1500. That'd be so cool. That's a hard move to see, right? The rook h1. Oh, I wonder why chess.com and Lichess have such different ratings. See if we can go into the Ponziani again. Ooh, he's going with a perk. I don't know what to do against this, so I'm just going to try taking control of the center. And then probably bring my knights and bishops out next. If he does this, I'm just going to lock it up and I'll have more control after this. I might go ahead and bring out that so that I can still do this. I want to do that also so that the bishop can't come here, but also this pawn and that one are both blocking it in. So let's bring out both knights. Have this for the future. What happens if I go ahead and play that? I don't think anything great for me. I could try fianchettoing on either side. I could try bringing out bishops. If I did this, does that do any good? I don't think so. But he does probably want to castle this way. So what if I put the bishop there and then put the queen behind it? So that I can try to threaten this. And then I might... I don't know, that's a decent move. Yeah, because I figured he'd be going there. So I'll go ahead and push it away. Ah. Well, can I just attack the queen here? If I do this, and he pushes the pawn forward, I could retreat to here and try to just get him to completely overextend. And I'm perfectly fine castling queenside in this game. So let's go there, see if it makes him overextend, and I'm still constantly threatening this knight. You would threaten bishop? I don't feel like I've got a great way to threaten the bishop, though. Because if I were to do this, he's got that knight move as well. So let's see, I just need to be careful. He can't trap my bishop because I've got that move. Okay, he goes there. Taking this doesn't work because he could take with the queen or the rook. He is fairly overextended. I could go ahead and throw this pawn forward and start my own attack. Because if I'm able to get it here, I have way more pointed here than he does. Because I've got all of this. I can even bring this bishop out to help as well. I do need to be careful about that if I ever move here. But I think I'm going to go ahead and push this pawn forward. Because I have a bunch of pieces attacking. I can also easily castle, easily bring this bishop out. I need to try locking up the center a little bit more. He takes. I could just take there. I could ignore it and take with the queen, but I don't think that helps. Let's do this, and I can always go back to here. I'm not missing anything, right? Like, if he pushes that, I just go back. Gives me this square for the future. But for now, I'm just going to go here. I do like that square a lot, but I need to make sure I castle first. Or do I just take it now? Because if I go here, he'll most likely trade. Actually, if he takes, I might take with that pawn so that I'm able to put the other rook here. Let's do that. He could take with the bishop as well. My guess is he's taking with the knight. You see a fork? Oh, I must have missed that fork. Oh, Callum, you got a new phone today? That's awesome. What phone did you get? Okay, he's going straight after that pawn. I'll probably defend it with this bishop. Hang on. I go here. He goes there. If I take the pawn, he could go there with check. But then I just go back to here, but then he would win this. But if I go there, he pushes, then I think it's still all good. I could also just push this pawn forward. Honestly, I think pushing that pawn forward is the best way to defend the other pawn. And I was wanting to take with this pawn anyway, so it's fine, but I desperately need to get castled now. No, wait, that's a blunder. What is? Oh, the bishop? Thankfully I saw that. Ooh, that was nice. But now I castle and I think I'm just good. Now this bishop is in trouble, so he's going to have to move it. All he did was take a pawn. So that's not bad. Now I can finish getting my attack going. And then he will hopefully be in trouble. Let's do this, threatening this diagonal towards the king some more. That's a check, but I don't think it really does anything. If he goes here, then I've got that. But he could just run away. But I think next is this, then possibly that. I need to figure out what I can do with this bishop. Okay, he's going after that pawn. I could block it with a few things. I could block it with this bishop. You know, I like that move quite a bit. He doesn't have a great way to get rid of that. I want to protect this pawn, though. So maybe I'll go here. And then next something like this, or bring the rook over. If he moves his queen somewhere, I might be able to take that pawn. I could actually go ahead and take the pawn. And this is a check with the queen. So I don't have to take it with the bishop. Oh, the fork you thought you saw was actually a blunder. Gotcha. A Samsung Galaxy S24 Ultra. That's the phone you got, Callum? That was a mistake. Because I have this and it just pins it. He could take here. But hang on, let me look through this. There. Take. Take with check. And then I could move here. So I think I'm alright because that comes with check. And then I move this out of the way. Where do I want to move it though? Here? Oh, look, it gets both of them. That's nice. Might want to just defend that pawn. I could go there, protecting that. Either way, I'm still up because I got a free rook. So I like this because it defends the pawn and goes there. He takes, I take. I'm actually really glad he took that pawn. Now I'm threatening this one. Once I get up there, I'll be able to do a little bit more. And this should be a good game. He's up 2 pawns. But that's perfectly fine because I gave him those pawns so that I could open up my position a little more. I could take this bishop now. Or not bishop. I could take this pawn now. Forcing him to move the queen. What's he trying to do with the queen? What was the point of this move? Maybe to bring that out more? Should I push this pawn first, maybe? I think that's a good move. If he takes, I take. If he doesn't take, I can push here. Nice. I'm threatening that. He's got that pin, which I would be worried about if this wasn't here. But I do really need to watch out for that. Okay, this is interesting. He's giving me this check. He moves there. I have another check, which he could block with the queen. But then I could pin him. And I think I would just win a queen. Check. Check. I think blocking with the queen is his only move. Now I do trade a rook for a queen, but that is so freaking worth it. And then I've got this pin. Now hopefully I don't see anything wrong. He can attack my queen a few different ways. Nice. And now we are just up a bunch of material. I could take a pawn. I could give another check. That check doesn't seem like it helps me much at all. Yeah, taking this pawn might just be better. But if I do take here, if he blocks with the bishop, I've got this check winning that pawn, which forks those pieces. Might as well go ahead and go for it. I mean, I'm up 3 points of material. Ooh. He blocks with check. I didn't notice that. I just need to be careful about back rank. So let's do that, protecting the back rank, and now I can move this bishop. I also have more checks like that. I do have this check. He's moving there. Let's see, this check, he can block or move here. I might just go ahead and take this pawn. But I am a little more scared than I feel like I should be. I guess that's because I'm up so much. Hey, JC, how you doing, dude? Man, I need to do better at looking at chat. That message was sent 4 minutes ago. I just get so into the game, I forget to look at chat. Oh, you know what? This piece is pinned. PP on the PP. That also wins this. But I'm going to go there trying to get that first. I'm not missing anything, am I? Still fine here. He can take that pawn, which is threatening a checkmate here, but I can push that. Okay, he goes up protecting this. Let me take that, then I give a check here, which wins the knight. Okay, that was a little scary, but I'm good. I'm good. Hey, Angie. How you doing, dude? Whew, okay, we are good now. Let's go ahead and take that pawn. That one's protected by the knight. Check, and then I can take here. Now I should be able to kind of walk this pawn up while threatening checkmate with it. Well, I've also got this fork, which wins the rook. I could have taken that last move. And he resigned, so we got the win. 3 blunders. I do feel like there were 3 blunders. I definitely know I messed up that endgame there a few times. You see a move? What was the move you saw, Callum? Could have also took his pawn with check. With your pawn. I did see that after I took the pawn. Right here. Could have taken there, but he probably would have just blocked the rook like that. Now I could have just traded, and then I would have been faster. I do think taking that rook is probably the best move here. No, not quite. It like that check. But either way, I mean, I got the win. Let's see. I had 0 blunders, which is good. I did have 3 misses though, but still came out with a 76.8% accuracy. Apex. I'm getting close to 1500. I'm getting there. I'm at 1447 now. That's great. JC, doing good. Great to be here. It's all good on the delayed response. I need to focus. Yeah, I am trying to focus. I did change the latency a little bit now, though. So when you guys send a message, I should see it a little bit sooner. At least you guys will hear my response sooner. All right, let's see. I had a huge miss over here after he played that move. There was something I could have done. Probably taking here. Is that what it wanted? Because if I do that... Okay, it is saying that was the best. He'd take here, I'm sure. And then do I take with the queen or the knight? Let's see, what does the knight look like? Let's go look at what it wanted. It wanted me to capture c4 with the bishop. That's not right. Hang on, up here. Oh, no. Check with the bishop. He'd move the king. Here, we'll look at it like this. That was a mistake. Why was it a mistake? I take. He takes. I give check. He moves, and now I'm threatening this. Yeah, guys, I should have saw that. I should have saw it. Yeah, I do still do puzzles, not as much as I should, but I'm still trying to. I think I get like I can do 20 or 25 puzzles a day. I think that's the max it gives me. Yeah, I'm still trying to do however many puzzles I can each day. My puzzle rating has dropped a little bit. I used to be 2,200, but I'm working on it. I try to just make sure I complete each one. So far, it's been good. I had another miss here. Wanted me to take that. I guess that is a free pawn, right? Threatening here. He'd have to move. And then I don't have a great follow-up after this, I think. Because now this is just pinned. But I guess after he moves the rook, I can castle. Then I've got this. Then I'm free to move this wherever I want. And then right here, he blundered really big. Yeah, he blundered the pin. Which, that's what let me get up so much material. And then after that, I was able to just take all of his pieces. And then it ended with me having a passed pawn, being able to run it up. That was a great game. Up to 1447 now. Also good. Puzzles will help you improve lots. At least they did for me. That's good. That's really good to know. I'll make sure I keep doing them. You feel like lessons are helping a lot with you as well, JC? JC, do you have a coach? Or do you have a coach, or are you doing some kind of online lessons? What are you doing there? All right. Let's start the next one. We got a 1475 from America. All right, he's starting with his king's pawn. This is our first game as black today. Looks like we're going with the Scandinavian. I'm hoping he'll bring this out and we can trade knights. If not, if he brings this out, I typically take with the knight. Okay. Well, then I'll just take with the pawn, keep my two center pawns while he's missing his king's pawn. I don't know what his plan was there, but I'm fine with it. Gonna fianchetto now and just castle. Because I feel like I definitely have the better position here. JC, you've got diamond. I have a gold membership from like 4 years ago. And it was way back. I got this membership before they changed their pricing plans. So I've got like unlimited game reviews, 25 puzzles a day. And then it comes with a few other things, and it's like $2 a month. Like, it is crazy cheap. So, I mean, I can't change my membership now, because I've got a good one. Got a good one for cheap, because, I mean, you can't... None of the memberships now are $2 a month. And if he wants to trade, that's okay. I do not have more pieces on this, but I might soon. JC, you spent like $100 to $200 on a yearly membership. I know that the yearly diamond membership is expensive. I was looking at it, but I don't know. I'm not gonna spend that much on it. Let's see. I can go grab this pin now. I could castle, but I like that pin because it keeps him from taking here. I could also try taking and messing up his pawn structure here, if he wants to do the castle king side. And then I do have castling set up here now. If he did castle queen side, I feel like that'd be great for me because I don't have my c pawn. That was a nice move, but I think I just go back and block with the knight here. I might actually block with this knight because I like that knight being there. So let's do this. If he takes, I'll just take with my queen. Helps me with the developing. But I do probably need to push this pawn forward to kick that bishop out. And then he goes here. All right, well, let's go ahead and castle. Curious which side he's going to castle on. Trying to kick my bishop out. So now I have options. I can go ahead and take. And we can do this big trade. Or I can go back and try to keep my bishop alive. Although, if I go back here, this move traps it. If I go back here, that move also traps it. So I think taking is my only option. But that does not mean I have to take with this knight. With Diamond, you get free unlimited lessons. Oh, gotcha. Like the lessons here on chess.com. That's nice. Is gold worth it? I couldn't tell you, Sui, because I have the old gold, not the new gold. Right now, it's got you studying and learning how to play against different openings and how to respond against offbeat openings. That's awesome. What's my over-the-board rating? You talking to me, Apex? It is not great. I think it's like 11... No, it's not. Yeah, it's like 1120, I think. I'll send you the link to it later so that you can see. But yeah, my over-the-board games so far have sucked. Like, it's been rough. I'm wanting to trade this. That does actually weaken this pawn a whole lot, which I didn't notice. Because after take, he could take here. But what I like about it is that opening this rook up allows me to take here because it has another defender. I guess I could have done the same thing by bringing a queen out somewhere. But that's the way I wanted to do it. Okay, he's moving the bishop, protecting this pawn. Do I want to go ahead and take it? Probably not. Do I want to open this up? Could also push that pawn, but with this one being weak, I don't know if I want to do that. But if I were to move the knight, then I could push that pawn. Or no, I could push this pawn is what I meant. What does that knight move do? It attacks this, it attacks this. It also gives me an escape square. So I think I do kind of like that. It's also defending this for now. Then I'd like to push that pawn forward and maybe push this one as well. Starts a good kingside attack. Also is very similar to the Dutch, especially if I were to move this knight to here. Oh yeah, they will help a whole lot. You had more chances to play over the board. Do you live near a big city, Apex? I live near Houston in Texas, and there's quite a few tournaments, but it's still like 2.5 hours away, so I don't go to many. That just completely undeveloped his bishop. Like, again, I was threatening that pawn, but now his bishop is out of the game. So do I want to push that pawn first? I need to start some kind of attack on his king because right now it's still in the open. Queen here. Take that diagonal. Don't think I want to take here. I'll probably push this. I do like this pawn push a lot. Threatening fork? Am I threatening a fork somewhere? Or is he threatening a fork somewhere? If it weren't for your Diamond member, you'd start a new account. Oh, nice. No tournaments near you at all, Apex? You played in one and it was 2.5 hours away and they only have like 1 or 2 tournaments a year? Man, that stinks. That's tough because, yeah, over the board tournaments are so fun. I've really enjoyed them. I am going to be playing a whole lot more tournaments this summer. I've been wanting to play tournaments, but I really wanted to get my elo up first because I don't want to keep going and playing in tournaments and losing them or not doing well. I want to make sure that I'm better, which is a really big reason I'm doing this elo grind. Trying to get to 1500 if not higher, because I do have another tournament on Saturday. It's an unrated tournament. But I got third, and it's just my club's tournament. I got third last tournament they did. I'd love to get second or first. That's probably not going to happen because there's some strong players there. But it's still a goal I have now. Man, I want to move this somewhere. I don't want it here. I should have moved it there because I wanted to push this pawn. But I can't go there now. I guess I could do this. I like that move a lot, actually. Because this forces the knight to move away. And then I could go back here and around, or maybe push this pawn. So let's do that. And I'm kind of fine with this pawn staying here so that he never has this diagonal. But if he pushes that, it could get annoying. When you played your tournament, you were 1,500, now hitting 1,800 recently. You feel like you'd do much better. Dude, you probably would. You'd gain a lot of elo from playing another tournament. Callum's saying that they've got tons of free stuff you can learn on Lichess. Yeah, I'll need to check that out. There's a few tournaments near you, but it's 2+ hour drives, which is why you couldn't make it to the Welsh Chess Championship. Yeah, none of the tournaments are close. I might be moving close to Dallas in a year or two, so maybe then I could do more tournaments. But yeah, like under 2 hours, I feel like is a good distance to drive for a tournament. But over 2 hours, it just gets tough, especially because lots of tournaments are in the mornings. He's really targeting that pawn, but now I can do that. Let's see this. If he pushes forward, I'd have to go back and then I'd lose the pawn. But I guess if I went there and he pushed forward, I could do this, threatening that bishop and the pawn. Okay, let me think. Here, there, take. I mean, I think that's fine. I could also just move my queen here, and that would protect the pawn. Actually, this is it protects the pawn and attacks here. It'd be incredible if he didn't see that, but he's going to. Okay, now he's attacking this pawn 2 different ways. So what this move does now is it blocks that. It also targets this. If I went there and he took, I could take here. I'm not liking it though. He's really going after that pawn. If this knight wasn't here, I'd have that check. I guess what I can do is move this knight here, protecting that pawn so that he still can't take. And then I'm threatening this fork. I probably had that fork earlier, didn't I? No, I never did. But he finally castled. Alright. So now I'm going to do this, kicking that knight away. Because I really dislike that knight. And then I can put a knight here. And then finally, you know, do some stuff. Maybe get my other rooks out. It'll be good. He's going right here, isn't he? If he does go there, I don't know what the heck I do about it. Does fork though, so I need to figure something out. I could do this, but take, and then he still has it. That might be my best bet right now, though. And then, yeah, I'm sure he's just going to take there. Yeah, actually, I could take with my queen. And then, yeah, this is gross, but I could move there, and I mean, I don't come out of it losing material. So hang on, let me make sure I can actually take with my queen. No, 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 this still targets the queen. But it would keep my pawn structure. Okay, I'm gonna take there. He moves here, and then I'll just move back, I guess. And then take with the bishop. That sucks. JC, when you used to play over the board, you lived around Dallas. And at least back when I was still playing over the board there were lots of tournaments. Yeah, I think they have around 3 a week. So that's a big reason I want to go there and start playing, because they do just have a lot of tournaments. Hey, user, I'll be playing against viewers later, probably. You prefer online, though? Honestly, makes it easier for you to see where pieces are targeting and diagonals. I like online because I can draw the arrows, but I play so much better over the board. Go there doing this. I can bring this rook out finally. But yeah, I play so much better over the board. Locking up all of his... I have a minute and a half left. Let's move this bishop back where it was. If he goes there trying to do a pawn break, I'll just let him have it. Actually, I could just take with my queen so that he's not going to do that. Might push his pawn a little bit. Bring my king over here. Need to start playing quick. Callum, your phone has 100x zoom. When would I need that? I don't know, but when you do, you've got it. That's awesome. I did blunder. The misses are going to be crazy with this one. Have I been missing a ton of moves? I bet so. I feel like I've played awful this game. Like, I feel like I've played half the game trying to defend this pawn. And failing. Okay. He's able to hit that pawn now. But that's all fine. If he takes, I just take. If he takes here, then I mean, that's a different story. Pushing that pawn was a bad idea, I think. If he takes there, I just take with the queen. So no, pushing that pawn was a good idea. User, you're like 250, so you think I can easily win, but you still want to challenge me? Yeah, I mean, I think it's fun playing against people that are streaming, even if they can destroy me. Because I've definitely done it before on Twitch. Gone and watched people that are playing and tried to play against them. This just completely lets his rook in. But I mean, I've got a minute left on the clock. And I'm not going to be able to checkmate him. So I'm going to have to figure out how to flag him. And the way I do that is by playing very quickly. So I guess that's what I'm doing now. Don't want to trade rooks here. I could push that. Wait. I actually like pushing that a lot. So we're going to go there. He can't take here, but this is a strong spot for his rook. He's going to have to move his bishop up to here. I could go and try trading rooks. I don't love that idea. Could go here, targeting his rook. He doesn't have a great spot to move his rook. So let's do that. Just try to make him worsen his position a little bit. I need to make sure my queen stays protecting this. He's going to push c7. You're right. No, that'd be devastating. I mean, I might be able to figure it out. Do that. Need to stick a piece here. Ah, that was nice. But I do have this still protecting there. If he pushes that, I can stick the rook in front of it. I've also got this, which will point here. If he brings his queen over, though, that's trouble. Okay, let's go ahead and attack the queen. Ooh, that was beautiful. Well freaking done. Let's go there, still protecting that. But he'll be able to go here and just force a queen trade with me. Oh, man. This is still a good move. It's just a queen trade. Ooh, I see. Well done. He's got a minute and 15 seconds to checkmate me. Can he do it? The answer is most likely. I'd be surprised if he is unable to checkmate me. Yeah, I mean, he's pretty much got checkmate on the next move. I guess I can escape down here. I think he had mate in 2. Yeah. Oh, that was freaking rough. I'm sorry you guys had to watch that. Stalemate incoming. I wish. Hey, Nix. How you doing, dude? Okay, 62.3% accuracy. I only had 1 miss, though, but I did have 11 mistakes. I had more mistakes than I had best moves. Yeah, that'll make you lose a game. Scandinavian, everything coming out of the opening was alright. Nothing great, but I did get quite a bit of an advantage. Like right here, I was up a lot. Like I had a full 3.6 point advantage. But I just completely messed it up. Yeah, this knight move is what secured my loss. I spent way too much time focusing on this pawn when I should have just given him the pawn and then played. That's ridiculous. And then just more and more mistakes. And he slowly got more and more of an advantage. Yeah, no, that game sucked. I hate that one. Do I ever play with an increment? I haven't played with an increment on Rapid yet. I typically just play the 10-minute games. I don't think increment would have helped me there. What I hate, though, is that the next, like the first game with increment Rapid is 15-10. I know I can do the more time controls. Like 10-5. We'll try 10-5. I've got no clue what this will be like, though, because could be playing against a 1600 or something, a 1330. All right, since it's a lesser played time control. 1510 is the bomb. I need to start playing 1510s. Yeah, probably especially while I'm streaming. I'm doing pretty good, Nix. Thanks for asking, dude. You see Callum? Yeah, Callum's over there spitting facts saying he isn't good at reading chat, so please be patient. But hey, I'll try to eventually respond to all of you. JC, you haven't really warmed up today, but whenever I want to play, I'm down. Thanks, dude. User, are you Master Uguay? Yeah, I'm trying to play some Rapid now, so I'm not doing viewer games yet. This guy's just going to run out the time. He's about to abort in 5 seconds, so that's ridiculous. I guess we'll be trying again. Let me, since I'm a little worried about playing people way outside of my ELO range, change this to plus and minus 100. Or we'll go plus and minus 100. Save, and then let's try again. Okay, that's fine, user. See ya, dude. Alright. Still searching. Yeah, I guess there's not many people playing here. I could try a 15-minute game. Yeah, you tell him, JC. Alright, here we go. Playing against... I'm not going to try reading that name, but a 1484 from Iran. Looks like we're playing the Scandinavian again. I need to learn more theory with the Scandinavian. Really, my only strategy is to bring the knight out early and try trading here. Then I bring my pieces out, castle queenside, and start an attack, which works if they do the right things, but I don't really know theory. It's just kind of an opening that I've kind of shifted to do what I want to do, which I know is not the best way to play an opening at all. But it is what I've started doing. Should I try trading here? Probably not. Let me bring this out, attacking that pawn. Also might try doing this. It goes there, putting more protection on it. That is fine. I'll push this pawn. Hey, Shaylin. How you doing, man? Good to see you again. Yeah, Callum, you are being a good mod over there. Let's see. Do I want to bring the bishop out before I bring this out? This would just help him develop, so I don't think there's a real reason to. Should I try blocking that from happening? With this, I don't think there's a need for that. Let's go ahead and try bringing this knight out to here. I could do a quick queenside castle, which I'm actually really tempted to do. Yeah, we're going to do that so that I can throw this forward, and I am going to try making this trade so that I can slide this rook all the way over. Let's get this out first. I don't want to castle too quickly because he may start pushing his pawns like crazy. In which case, I might not want to castle queenside. Yeah, like he's already got too many pawns over here. I think my window to castle queenside is passed. Alright, let me... There we go. Okay, well now I gotta move this. You can move it there and then stick it here. That's actually a great spot, I feel like. You'd probably just try to trade it off instantly. But that does get a defender away from his king side. Yep, I feel like that's good. How did the over the board tournament go? You're playing one tomorrow? Nice, I'm playing one on Saturday. Played a few tournaments a few weeks ago, like I think around a month ago at this point, and they went good. I mean, I definitely did not play my best, but I still had fun doing it. Taking this pawn next. And then I could leave my king in the center. I mean, I don't have to move the king. Go here, trying to lock it up. If he pushes forward, I'd probably just take this pawn. You hope I get first on Saturday? I appreciate it. Oh, Nix, you need to be in my streams more to make me play the Bong Cloud. Yeah, I do have that as a over on Twitch as a reward. What's it called? When you watch on Twitch, you get points, and then you can redeem those points. One of the things you can redeem it for is to make me play the Bong Cloud. I think it's only 1,000 points, which you could probably get within a few hours of watching. But yeah, Nick, so if you're trying to watch enough to make me do that, you're evil. But I mean, I offered it, so go for it. JC, I don't know if you know this, you probably do, CJ, but in closed positions, knights are worth more. And in open positions, bishops are worth more. There's generally a rule. Yeah, you are completely right. But I didn't necessarily have anywhere else for that knight to go. Now, do I want to go and try defending this pawn a little more? I could defend it with my queen. I could just straight up take that. But that would let his rook come out early. Which I don't know if I want. If this, does he have a way to attack my queen early? Or am I good to start going after here? I think this move's good. Helps me start pointing some stuff at his king side. And then I'm still debating pushing this pawn forward. If I do this, I could force his pawn here to move. But by that point, would I be down too many? Would I be down too many attacking pieces to make an attack happen? I don't know, I might. Because that would basically put us into an endgame. Callum, you need to be there more to be a good moderator. I don't have any commands here yet. I should add them. I don't totally know how. I don't know much about commands over on Twitch chat. Because, I mean, I just started streaming not that long ago. Okay, so he's blocking this move. I do still have that move, though. Which this move would target that. I mean, I could even sack here, but I don't think I would be able to follow it up very well. I still want to push this pawn. Trade here some. Or if he takes, I bring the bishop out. If I did this, take. If he takes with the queen, I take this pawn. I think I like this better. The engine, when I review this game after, is just going to be screaming at me for not castling, I'm sure. It probably hates me leaving my king in the center like this. But I don't feel like it's being attacked at all. I mean, I feel like it would almost be more dangerous to have it on the sides. Okay, let's do this. And then he takes back. That will let me bring my bishop to here. If he takes with that, I just take with the knight. Now I can castle this way and put my rook on this file. So I think I might actually castle now. Because that'd be big to have it there with this bishop here. Okay. So now bishop to here. Or do I go ahead and castle? Or do I stick that there? I might put the bishop here first. Protecting this. Now I could honestly castle either way. Now if I castled this way, he'd most likely push that. And then I'd probably let him take, and I'd take here. Now my king would probably be weak. Yeah, especially with, because after that trade, he'd have this rook. So if I do castle, king side is definitely the way. Be careful, he has more defenders. Always keep in mind defender to attacker rules. But nonetheless, was the But nonetheless, was the move, but you really should castle. I know, I probably should castle. Open diagonal. Yep. Yeah, I should castle, because now I feel like stuff has been traded. Oh, he moved. How long ago did he move? I don't really want to make that trade. But I don't know if I want to just go back either. Now, I could go here, but what does that really do? It just makes him move. I like this bishop, though. So I think I'm just going to go back. Then I guess I will castle. You know what? Now if he doesn't move this bishop, I could just take the pawn. He's stacking. I feel like this is a strong move now while I still have it. I might should just castle first. But I'm not going to. He does have more defenders, but my goal is just to mess up his pawns a little bit, I guess. Now he is constantly threatening this. She's threatening it even more now with the queen as well. Just a, oh, asking JC. No, JC isn't my coach. I think he's just trying to help, which I appreciate. I will take all the help you guys got. If he ignores this for a move, then I will castle to get that rook here. Ooh. Just attacking my queen. That makes me want to do this. Because if I do that, and then he takes, I could take, and I mean, I would most definitely be up. But if I take, he takes here, then I need to move my queen. Would probably do it here. If I take, he takes, I just take. Open up his king. And I still have this rook. Like, I'm not scared of him having this file. Okay, I'm going to move, and then I want you guys to tell me what y'all would have done. Takes with the pawn. All right. So now I'm good to go here and start attacking the king. I could retreat, but I do think taking that might be the better move. Let's see. I take that. He would take here. And then I'd have to move again. Move all the way over to here. Then, like, he does have a check, but I think I'm good to take. He takes. I go over here. I've got this. And then I can also castle fairly soon. I could castle next move if my queen's not under attack. Okay. I have this. I also have that knight move, which threatens this. He does not have any ways to attack my king. You would have probably castled long ago. Yeah. Big battery at my king. I know. I know it's in the open, but I feel like I've got such an attack here. Okay, I will go ahead and castle because that does bring this rook in as well. I guess playing the long game, moving the king is probably better. Pawn in front of the bishop is undefended. Yeah, this one is undefended right now. Still liking this move, though. But now it does have an extra piece there. I need to watch out for the diagonals that this bishop has. Right there. If he were to move this bishop, he would be able to target that now. Is this something I would want in the future? Or even possibly next move, because it is then targeting this. And what do I think is better? Do I think that's better? Do I think this is better? Like, what piece would I rather have right here? Because the knight is threatening all this, but this rook is threatening this move. Knight h4 is what you would play. Threatening the fork, yeah. The pawn is undefended, and if he targets it, just use danger levels. He's thinking for a while now. I mean, I had a full minute-long think. Also, what kind of increment are we playing with? Is it 5 second? Yeah. I guess I could have taken that pawn with the queen. So now if I move the knight there, it's targeting the queen. And then that other move gets the fork. Like this. And then with the that pointed here also. But if I move this, I mean, no, nothing like that works because I can take the queen, I can take this. I mean, I think this is a perfectly fine move. Right? That's good, isn't it? Because, like, he could do this, but I still have that fork, and he can't take with the queen because I've got the knight. Or, I mean, the rook. So I should just be winning here, right? Knight h4 still works? Great. A man chess tournament? Nope, I don't think we're going to do a chess tournament today. Oh, he has knight c3 to d2. Knight c3 to d2. You're right, he does. Ah, that is a move. But I just trade and then I still get the fork. I mean, I would have preferred to have not traded. But this is still 100% winning. Win the queen? Oh, what did I miss? I could have gotten the queen. What did I miss here? This check doesn't... What? Let's see. If I would have checked, he would have just moved there. I don't see it. What did I miss? Brilliant move. I had a brilliant move. Still winning. Yes, you're right. It is still winning. Okay, let's... I'm up material. Should probably just trade. But I don't want to mess up my pawn structures in order to trade. Let's at least take the files. I need to get this bishop a little more active. Oh, yeah, you forgot. Okay. All right. No, I'm good. All right. You forgot the other pawn. I mean, who knows? Maybe there was a way to win the queen there. If so, I guess we both missed it. I need to start winning pieces. Or at least trading. There, and then I could stack. What's he trying to do with this? Maybe go here. Maybe just move it away from where it was. Nope, that doesn't work. This. Threatening that pawn. So he'd have to move here. And then I could try stacking. Maybe I should start pushing my pawns. Let's start here. Oh, he's going after that pawn now. I see. Took me a second, but I see it. I could defend it here. It's not my best defensive move, but it is one of the few ones I have. I could also put the king there. I could also defend it by attacking something. Okay, actually, let's do this. Because I'm giving him that pawn, but in exchange for it, I'm taking this pawn and that one. Yeah, it was a good trade. Okay, I think that check does work. Then I could take here and that forks these. And then if he moves up, I just have checkmate. Here. DC's good. He moves there, targeting mine. Well, now I have this check, and then I take. But I also need to not get checkmated. But I think I'm all right. My king is going to get a little in the open, but it's okay. But, oh, I do not like having my rooks out this much. He's got that move, in which case it would just be a trade. So I guess he isn't losing anything. Careful on time. I know. Thankfully, I do have the 5-second increment. So there is a 5-second increment on this, so I shouldn't be losing on time. Now I could most definitely be getting into time trouble. So I'll need to watch out for that. But losing on time shouldn't be an issue. Now I think I'll win this bishop. He's got this check, but after that... Ah, no, that was nice. Okay, let's at least take this pawn. He's got that check, but like I said, I just run. I should probably be pushing this pawn too. Just because it is a little scary over here, you know? He's down to 30 seconds. Pin with other rook. Are you saying pin here? Yeah, like you want this double pin. Now I could just trade off all the pieces, but I don't think I'd be able to get it. Yep, I'll just move out of the way. Start targeting that. And I actually almost have a ladder here. It doesn't quite work because of this move. Actually, no. I'm gonna take this. He can take that pawn. That's fine. Because you know what? I'm taking the pin here now. Yep, bishop is still pinned. And there we go, got the bishop. I think we're pretty much good. Now I just push pawns. Whew. I need to trade that rook. There we go. Got the rook trade. Now this should be easy enough. I could checkmate other ways, but I'm going to do it like this. And I'm not going to stalemate him, so we're good. Check, and then which way is he moving? I've just got a ladder. We did it! We got another win. That is 9 more ELO, which puts us at a new high. We're just one away from 1450 now. Create a safe space for my king just in case. I probably should have, JC. But I obviously didn't. GG's. Thank you, thank you. Alright. Let's review that game. Why did I feel bad about that game too? I don't know. I was winning like the entire time. Yeah, so starting off here. Hang on, let me see if there's a way I can help you guys see this. Trying to see if I can make it where you guys can see the eval bar. No, none of it works good. No, I don't want to mess it all up. All right. Let's see, I had 86% accuracy of that game. It says I played like an 1850, so that's nice. 0 blunders. I did have 2 misses though, but I had 2 great moves, 22 best moves, and 20 excellence. That is fun. So out of the opening, played the Scandinavian. He pushed. Wanted me to take more control of the center, but that makes sense. And this is the Scandinavian. It says I have a 29%, or no, a 49% win rate. I've won 2 more games than I've lost, so it's still good, but it's saying it doesn't like it that much for me. A few inaccuracies. Let's go look at that miss. So there was this, and then I castled, which it liked, and then then I had the best move, which was there. He moved there, and then this was a miss. It wanted me to go ahead and take. So why did it want me to take? What sequence did it see? So I got here, and then that was a miss. It was best for me to just take. I mean, I feel like that's exactly what happened. Oh, I might understand. Because by taking it, let him take with that pawn, so I just one less pawn. Yeah, alright, that makes sense. I got it there in the end, though. So it was all good. And yeah, 1 in 60 moves. Alright, you gotta go sleep for a tournament tomorrow. See you later, Shaylin. I'll be streaming tomorrow also. Let's see, tomorrow is actually no, I have my tournament tomorrow too. So I guess my next stream, if I might stream tomorrow evening, tomorrow after the tournament, but I'll most likely stream again on Tuesday. Tuesday might be my next stream, just so you know. Yeah, I was just the better player there. He didn't capitalize on his strengths. I mean, he never really had an advantage. His biggest advantage was right here, which he had a 0.8 advantage, and that's the best. Other than that, I was ahead basically the whole game. Let's see how often it wanted me to castle. Still doesn't want me to castle. And wow, even when I did castle, it still didn't want me to castle. That's crazy. So it was fine with me leaving my king in the center the whole time. It wanted me to just go ahead and put the knight there, threaten this. Because, I mean, I did have a really strong attack, so it makes sense. Shaylin, you'll tell results if you do. Alright, sounds good. I'll see you tomorrow, dude. Okay, that was great. I'm going to go pee real quick. So you guys watch this guy play while I pee. Wish him luck. We're cheering for Arctic Bear. Alright, who's winning? Oh, not Arctic Bear. This game is playing kind of ebb moves. Not gonna lie. It is 2 GMs playing. Let's see. Are they playing with any increment? Let's see. Nope, just a 3-minute game. He gave him a rook for no reason. What did he do that for? That's weird. Maybe there's a reason that we will never know. I want to see who ends up winning, but nothing's happening. Ah, a white most definitely got this. Come on, Arctic Bear, you're supposed to be better. All right, let's get out of here. I'm gonna play my own games now. Hey, Charlie, how you doing? Does it let me look at the earlier moves? Yeah, it does, but they were making so many moves that I didn't want to look back and find that that needless rook sack. Let's see, let's go for another. We're so close to 1450. Let's see if we can get it. We're going to try another 10-minute plus 5-second increment game, because that worked good for us last time. Playing at 1425 from Germany. English opening. This isn't something that I face very often, but we are going to hit it with the Dutch. Now, I think I might play the Dutch a little differently. I need to learn more Dutch theory, most definitely. So we're going to go here, and then I think I'm going to push this pawn instead of this one. How's Oliver? Oliver's doing good. Ollie, come here. Oliver, come here, dude. Ah, he's sleeping. He doesn't want to move. So we're going to push this. Bring that out, and then castle here. You just wanted me to see the trade? Yeah, this is... What is this guy doing? I feel like all of these pawns being out here is weird. But I guess it is working for him. And he's going to do that next and try to bring this bishop out. I don't know what his plan is. I think I am going to try to fianchetto. If he pushes there, I'm going to go here. And I'd be fine with him taking. If I win this, it'll put us over 1450. That's awesome. He does have that, but then I just go here. If I take, what happens? I could just take here. Oh, I see what he's doing. Yeah. That was a very good move. I think I'm already lost here. Just down a full bishop. Do I have a way to stop it from happening? I don't think so. Man, that's so sad. Can't stop it, but you played knight c6. I thought about it, but then that just lets him trade more pieces after he's up. So I didn't really want to give him more trades. But I do have a lot of pawns here. Maybe I can start some kind of pawn break in the center. I could play aggressively and push that pawn forward. I don't know if it would help much. Let's go ahead and bring this knight to the center so that I can push this pawn forward if I want to. Also have moves like this. I mean, this game definitely isn't over yet, but that did hurt. Okay, with that, so I was trying to come in here and also bring that rook over. If I were to do this, take. That does give me good central control. Yeah, gonna try giving it a shot. If that, I might lock up the position. Actually, if that, I can just take with the queen. So it's not gonna happen. And then if he ignores it, could possibly take. My pawn structure would be better for an endgame. Oh, I need to watch out for that. I guess I could still push this pawn forward, but I need to watch out for it because it could come in the future. Oh, at least I've captured a pawn. Okay, he takes. I'm going to take back. I do have that move, pinning this knight to the queen. But I guess that knight's protecting it. Now the bishop is as well. But if I do go here, he won't be able to move that. Not for a few moments at least. So let's do this, because I mean the rook doesn't need to be there. It's not contributing anything. Now if a move like this happens, then I don't know what I'm going to do. Actually, no, if that happens, I'm just going to take here. Okay, I want to move this somewhere else. Because I know that's what he's threatening. Here, he just push it out of the way, and then I could go there. But it might be better just to go here right now. I think I am going to do that. This move doesn't really do anything. I do have this. I feel like I need to push this pawn forward, though. He doesn't have a great way to stop it. And honestly, pushing this pawn doesn't weaken my king that much. He could fianchetto his bishop to attack your knight. Oh, right. You meaning moving this? Yeah. Right. That's what I was guessing he was going to do, which is why I moved it. We're even on time again, which is good. Because I was most definitely worried about that. Let's see. He's going after pawns. I do not want to lose any pawns. Got this big open file now. I like this move a lot. Because look, that attacks this, so he's got to move it. He can't take here anymore because of my queen. And then it also pins that. Oh, right. I forgot about that. And that's the thing that I saw that I said, I need to make sure I don't forget about that. Oh, that sucks. That's just going to put him up even more material. Okay, I guess let's go here. Oh, that's what you meant with the bishop. Yeah, no, I said that a little bit ago too. Hello, Varmy. How you doing, dude? I don't know if this one's worth continuing to play. Better to lose my rook than my queen. I mean, yeah, you're right. You are completely right there. Yep, and now he's just going to move this. Oh, this is a painful game to play. I don't even know where to go from here. Because I just don't feel like I've got anything. He's very solid, yeah. I don't know. I'll give this a few more moves. And then if there's really just no hope coming back, then I might call it. Because he is up a full rook. Because I've got a pawn for a rook. How's the chess going? It was going good before this game. Day off today, that's nice. But yeah, I mean, I've been doing good. I've gained like 20 elo or something. It's like, that's great. But now, I mean, he's just kicking my butt this game. It's been rough. Let's go here. I'm going to start trying to push that pawn. Could always try flagging him, but I doubt that'll work. That's a nice move. Let's see. Got moves like this. Kind of like that. I feel like I need to play slightly aggressive if I want to have a chance. Hopefully he tries taking this pawn. That'd be great. Right now this pawn is protected well. Got this. I've got that. If he takes, I take. But I doubt he's gonna take there. I do have this, which would force him to move the rook away. Flagging is always an option. You beat an FM in Blitz once by hanging your queen to avoid a threefold and win on time. That is funny. Sadly, there is 5 seconds of increment, so flagging him would be very tough here. Tough to flag with increment, especially 5-second increment. 2 second or 1 second is possible. Yo, Carson, what's up? Just got back from school. Nice, Liam. Hope school was good today. Stream's been going good. I've gained like 20 elo. But this game has been rough. You know, this game has not been good at all. What's your elo, Varmy? If you beat an FM, then you're probably pretty good, or at least decent. Better than me, I'm sure. I did beat a WFM once. That was cool. But she was a 1300, so not quite a WFM level anymore. He sure is thinking about this move. What's he doing? Going after that pawn? Makes sense. Well, let's go ahead and play here and let him take the pawn. And then I've got this in the future. If he takes, I take with the knight, and then I like this square for my knight. Here, he could just push it away with this, but I guess I do have moves like that, or even this. I don't know, I just need to do something with my pieces. And I mean, he is thinking. Oh, Liam, your grandpa's an international master? That's super cool. I didn't know that. Hey, Sloth. How you doing, dude? Oh, Sloth, you beat an IM in Blitz? That's awesome. He's going for this now, maybe? Okay, let's still put bishop here. Although he wants that. Don't have a way to put another piece there. Let's go ahead and do this. If he does that, I might just push my rook forward. Liam, you've never beat him. He's 24. He's 2400 rated. He hasn't even ever let you win? Man. Oh, Varmy, you said you're a bit over 2,000 elo on this site, 1,800 over the board. Nice, that's awesome. You're getting close to getting a title. Super cool. Let's see, sadly right here doesn't work because of that. But if I could get another piece up there, like this, it might work then. He is picking up my pawns, not being very careful. Let's go here, and then I'll go there, and then I'll go there. But I mean, he's got this move and this move, both targeting my queen. But I guess if he does that, I could swing all the way over to here. And then after this check, ooh, he blocks it like that. Let's go ahead and kick this knight out. That'll give me this check, which is just a check. It doesn't do much, but a check is a lot better than what I had a little bit ago, which is nothing. Do I usually get more viewers on the weekend? Yeah, I usually get quite a few. Honestly, I usually get a lot more than this. Not sure what's happening. Normally I average about 150, but yesterday and today I think I've averaged about 4. So I'm not sure why that is. Yeah, JC, this guy is playing very good. Varmy, you had a winning position against a GM in a simultaneous. Sadly, that didn't equate to a win. Oh, that would have been so cool. Really depends on the position, how easy it is. Like, you could easily draw GMs if they let me. Yeah. They like to complicate things, though. Man. He's threatening mate in 2. Like I could do this, blocking the immediate checkmate there. But then he's got checkmate. I have this. I could just trade off all my pieces to keep him from getting a checkmate. Yeah. It's not possible to stop without losing a rook. Dang, he got me. I'm not surprised, though. I probably could have resigned that after move like 5. It says I have 0 blunders somehow. That's ridiculous. Let's see. Yeah, he had 87% accuracy. And yeah, I mean, after this blunder right here, it was just lost. Because there was nothing I could do there. I mean, after 8 moves, he had a plus 2.3 advantage. And then his advantage just kept going up. I couldn't stop him. Said he played like an 1850. Said I played like a 1600. I mean, I had a 75% accuracy, so I definitely feel like I played good other than this blunder. But I mean, I missed that. I didn't see it. Well played by him. Sloth, your highest over the board win was against a 2440 rated FM. That is awesome. Yeah, Sloth, my biggest problem this game was definitely tactical awareness. Because he had lots of tactics that I missed that I didn't realize he had. And that definitely lost me the game. Yep, just got to play more puzzles. Oh, you play the Dutch, Varmy? Typically, I play the... Typically, I play this variation of the Dutch. Where I try getting this set up. Then I try pushing this pawn, bringing this out, attacking the center. But this game I decided to try playing the other Dutch where I push this pawn instead of this one. But I definitely need to learn more theory on it because my theory is lacking. I used to play the Leningrad Dutch for a bit online. Nice. Yep, so this is normally what I play instead of that pawn. I think I'm going to end the rapid games there. I'll play a few viewer games and then probably call it for the stream. So if any of you guys want to play, the name is Carson J on chess.com. Just send me a match. No, Liam, I don't think he's a cheater. He just got a solid position at the beginning, and then he just played well. You know, played solidly. I mean, once you're up, it's pretty easy to find best moves and to just play solid. So no, I don't think he was cheating. Oh, but we were so close to 1450. We still gained elo, though. If I can pin the c3 knight in the classical, it's usually a good idea. I'll have to look up all that because I don't know enough theory to know how to pin it. Guess that's not something I ever do. Yeah, JC, his moves were very solid and he converted extremely well. Yeah, JC, let's do it. Although I think you've beaten me past few games. Yes, Sloth, that's the goal. Just trying to learn a little bit each day. Because I definitely won't just suddenly be good. But I feel like I've made great progress so far. I mean, I've gained over 100 elo in the last week. So I just need to keep doing it, keep doing the puzzles, work on my openings a little bit. Then end games is a really big thing that I need to work on. Because I've noticed that my end games are lacking. But I also don't have to learn that much like you do. Like 20 moves of theory and multiple variations. I could totally do that. Usef, yeah, let's play. Just waiting for a match from one of you guys. Yep, my goal is to hit 1,500 over the board by the end of the summer. Because this summer I'm planning on playing a lot of over the board tournaments. I've played a few so far. So right now I'm just trying to practice, get my online elo up a little bit so that I can play better over the board. What's my over the board rating? I've only played 3 tournaments, and I've played awful in those 3 tournaments. So right now it's like 1150. I played good the first tournament, and then the second 2 tournaments, those were rough. But yeah, I think right now my over the board rating is about 1150. So if I could find some good under 1200 tournaments, that'd be perfect. You're going to push for 2300 over the board elo this summer? That's awesome. That's super cool. Do you have a title, Sloth? Or you going to try getting one this summer? All right, let's do it, Yusef. Your DP 981. Yeah, I see you here. Let me send you one. Not one of those games. We'll play a blitz game. Unrated, of course. There you go. Yeah, that's the plan, JC. I might have a better chance playing you guys than playing online. Sloth, you don't have a title yet. But yeah, no, you're still in school. That makes sense. You don't have as much time to play in tournaments. Especially when you're reliant on other people to drive you, it does make it tough. For me, I live 2.5 hours from the nearest city that does tournaments, so I'm not able to go to many. Like, I could drive, but I feel like that's a really long drive to go play in a tournament, especially if it's just 2 or 3 games. So I don't know. Once I get better and feel like I can actually do something in the tournament, then the 2.5 hour drive would make it a lot more worth it. But I mean, 2192 is still great. Yeah, I mean, JC or any of you guys over on Twitch, if you guys want to play me, send a challenge and we can do so. I was watching this game earlier. I don't know why it showed back up on the screen. There we go. I see one from Liam. Let's do it, dude. Good luck, friend. 1351. Yeah, you've beaten me 3 times so far. Hey, I've got you beat on Rapid, but your Blitz is great. I can see what you've been working on. Going Scandinavian. What sucks about playing you guys is you guys watch me play a ton of games over and over, so you know how I play in the opening. We're going to try taking Queen. I usually take with the Knight, but we're going to try a little different. Yeah, Varmy, I haven't played any classical tournaments yet. They take too long for me right now. Not necessarily the time control is too long, more so too much of a time commitment. But this summer I might try one. My wife is going to be out of the country for almost a month on a mission trip. So while she's gone, I'm going to be playing lots of tournaments. I'm excited for it. It's going to be fun. So do I want to do this or do I want to go here? I like this also. Just need to make sure my queen doesn't get trapped. Probably do this next move so that I can bring the queen back if I need to. But right now he's not threatening my queen at all. Like, this move then would threaten the queen. But then I would be able to escape back here. I've got the option to castle kingside or queenside. I've got a few more moves before I can castle kingside. I guess that move does target my queen. Yeah, I mean, I guess this is my only move. Can't believe I missed that. I could go down also. I go down and then he does this. I guess I could take, but he moves. Yeah, what does pushing here do? He does that. And then my queen really is trapped. So I think down might be my only move so that I at least have this row that I can run along on. And then, yeah, I'm doing this so that I can escape here. Oh, you know what? That just blundered this. Alright, that sucks. Let's go again, Liam. Hey, I'm Sherry. How you doing? Oh, that pawn push hurt. Usef, I never saw your challenge. I even tried sending you one, and it looked like it just never went through. Well, I'm already feeling bad about this. Let's get this bishop out and then castle. I wish I had that pen, but this pawn hasn't moved yet. Hey, I'll take the win. Why'd you resign? Yeah, Yusef, let's play. A Sicily opening. That's funny. Hey, DP, I see your challenge now. Let's do it. You'll let me have it. Alright. Well, thanks, dude. Playing the same thing. I'm taking with the knight this time. I didn't like bring my queen out like that early. Gonna take this pin next. Just go back to here. No, that doesn't work. Just make him push his pawns. Let's bring this one forward a little. So that if he pushes, I can go there. Is he targeting the bishop? I guess so. Let's go ahead and bring this out a little bit. I could castle this way. There is this opening now, and he's got his pawns pushed a little bit, so castling queenside might be better. So let's push the queen forward a little bit so that we can castle over here. Looks like he's trying to castle queenside too. So, I mean, I could leave my king in the center. Might not be the greatest move. Like, I could totally start pushing these pawns. Yeah, no, he definitely can't castle this way, so he has to castle over here. The Dumbiano, the defense? Okay, just got to make sure I don't run out of time. I forgot this is a blitz game. It's funny. Let's go ahead and bring this over. I might still push this pawn, but I'll probably just try to attack the center. If this knight would move, I could push that. I don't have any moves I feel great about. Let's try to reroute this knight a little bit because I want to push this pawn forward. What's he doing? He's targeting stuff, but none of it's awful. Now I can push that. take here, and then I can push this pawn forward. 55 seconds. He's got like a minute and a half on me. Don't think I want to take that, but I will put the knight here. Now if he pushes that, I can go here. And I'm fine with that trade, because that allows this. Still good. He's got to move the queen. I don't have a great follow-up move. Something like this sort of works, but I don't like it. Could target that pawn. There doesn't work. Down here maybe, going to here. Let's do that. If he takes, I can just take back. Yep, and then I'm fine with trading rooks. Got 37 seconds, so got to move quickly. Now if I move my queen, I do have a move like that. Even trading here. Okay, let's move this queen now. Protecting down here. And I'm also threatening that. Yeah, I figured he would see it. A little bit more space for my king. Okay, he's really attacking that pawn, maybe? What if I push the pawn? This isn't a threat yet. If he does that, then it is a threat, and I need to be careful. But I mean, right now, I'm doing all right. There. 6 seconds now. Is there any increment on this? I don't think there is, no. That sucks. Ooh. That's funny. He's going to get up here and try trading queens. Which it's a forced queen trade. I mean, I've got 0.3 seconds left, so there's nothing I can do. Yeah. Oh, good game, DP. You got me. That was good. Liam, you need to play more rapid rating. That's why your rapid is so much lower. Yeah, you do. I mean, if you've been able to get your blitz to, what was it, 1400, 1300 without playing rapid, you'd be able to get that rapid up there good. A psychological trick is that you don't have to or need to, except it's obvious. You should calculate it through. Good game. All right. I think I might end the stream there. That was a good stream. It went for about 2 hours and 10 minutes. So thank you all for watching. Thank you to the new people over on Twitch for joining in and chatting with me. I had a good time. I hope all of you have a great day. Let me see if there's anyone over on YouTube to raid. I don't think I've got enough viewers over on Twitch to make it worth raiding. But, yeah, it looks like Apex is live right now, so we're going to go raid him. You guys have a great day, and I'll hope to see all of y'all later.